Hello, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. I need to change the calendar. I meant to do that before the live started. Oh, well, we're in the past. It is the 23rd. We're time traveling today. Hello, Erin, Tammy, hello, Daisy and Zoe. Hi, how are you? Yes, what is everyone reading or planning to get done tonight? Hello, Diana. Hello, Nadine. How are you? Tammy reading book 2 of Maximum Ride. Enjoy. Hello, Kay. Chrissy. Hello. Happy reading, everyone. Yes, absolutely. Good evening, Catherine. Hello, Coffee Create and Connect. Hello. Been a long day of writing, but it's a stormy night, so I think I can endure for another hour. How is everyone? Ooh, what are you writing? What novel, short story, genre? Let us know. Hello, Alicia. How are you? Destiny, hello. Hey, Morgan. What's up? How far in Silver Flames are you? I am on, I can tell you, I just put my bookmark where I am in the audiobook. 42, page 42, like in the middle of chapter 3. Because I listened to it on like 1.5 speed at the gym. I am tired this evening, everyone. So if it takes a second for my brain to connect to what I'm to my mouth and to like make words come out, that is why. Hey, Lucinda, how are you? Hi, Tori. I have 54 minutes and 50 seconds left of Fakers by Lucy Lennox and May Archer. Well, you'll definitely finish that tonight, for sure. Going to start The Chase by Elle Kennedy. And here come the dogs. They're on the way. Hello, Becca. How are you? Today's Tuesday, but yesterday was Tuesday, too. Yep. All days are Tuesday. Hi. You want to come say hi? No? Okay. You just want to sniff under the table. Or go back downstairs. The dogs apparently don't want to say hi today. I'll be reading The Nest. Ooh, I've seen that book. I can picture the cover, but I've never actually read it. How are you finding it? Reading Firekeeper's Daughter. Ooh, I've seen that one too. Ooh, it's officially your birthday. Oh, congrats. Happy birthday. Was it, Erin? I just got your text. Was it? Because I missed it. Obviously. Told you, my brain is not connecting right now. Yours isn't either, so. Hello. Finishing the last 50 pages of Hounded by Kevin Hearn, then starting on the Mercedes Thompson novel that released on Tuesday. Fave series ever. Ooh, that's exciting. I love it when a new book in a series that you're looking forward to comes out. Hello, Book Dreamers Alley. How are you? Hello, Diana. Let's see. We're reading Haunting Charlie by Wendy Wang, House of Earth and Blood, and Love Sold Separately by Ellen Meister. Well, enjoy. I got my own Sarah J. Maas reread happening with A Court of Silver Flames, as well as some editing. I don't know what I'm going to do first. I might listen to my book while I edit a blog post, but I'm not sure. Or I might just edit a video. I have like a list of things to edit tonight or this weekend. Name's Anna. Okay, perfect. Hi, Anna. I will hopefully remember that. I will hopefully remember that. Book Dreamers Alley, Anna. I'll repeat it about 5 more times probably before I 100% get it down. But thank you. Oh, see, Lucinda's going to say hi with it anyway, so it's perfect. Just That works. Hello, welcome. Be reading According to Summer Films and Priority the Orange Shoot. Wow, 2 big books. That's goals. Like, I don't think I could read those simultaneously. That's impressive. But I hope you're enjoying them. Are they first time reads or rereads or still reading Wall of Ascension? And enjoying it, might switch between that and The Night Circus. Ooh. I love The Night Circus. I would like to reread that at some point soon. I can hear them panting. Yeah, they left. They didn't even come say hi to me. They just kind of came in, walked around, and like left. Dogs. Reading Round the Moon sequel of the From the Earth to the Moon. Ooh, enjoy the sequel. I'll be reading Court. I'm currently 359 out of 689 into it. Hope to finish it this weekend. Good luck. Hoping to finish my DNF tonight, Bewitched, Bothered, and Biscotti by Bailey Cates. It's been an easier read this time around. That's good. That's good that you're finding it an easier read and haven't put it back down. I've been attempting to read Vampire Academy today, and other things have been more interesting. Honestly, the first time I ever read Vampire Academy, I put that book down like twice, I think, 2 or 3 times before I finally read it all the way through. Like, I don't know what it is about that first book, but it did take me a while to even like get into it. And I have reread it since, I think. But for some reason, that first time I started trying to read it, it took me a few tries to get through the first book. But I do enjoy that series, though I do like Bloodlines more. I think I relate to Adrian more. Adrian and Sage. I lost her first name in my head. Sydney. There we go. My 3 puppers, Burp, and Barrel-Shaped Kitty are all with me. Oh, it's a menagerie for reading time. Happy birthday to Lucinda. Hey, I am reading Get a Life, Chloe Brown. I've heard such good things about those books. I really need to pick one up at some point. Night Circus is one of my favorite books of all time. Hope you love it too. It's so good. I'm right there with you. Hello, Tina. Merry Friday. Yes, thank goodness it's Friday. I think Black Dagger Brotherhood 2 is going to happen next month. I mean, I have yet to start it either. Though I did get to 1 reread. So we'll see. It might get rolled over. We just might have to do 2 and 3 in September. You're so welcome. Is Sarah J. Maas like okay good or amazing good? I think it depends on who you talk to, and I think it depends on the series. You know? Like, I feel like those are different ratings per book in series sometimes with Sarah J. Maas. Like, I personally enjoy her books. I wouldn't say they're like my all-time like favorite, but I am rereading them. So that says something, I guess. They're good enough to keep as rereads. Court of Silver Flames does not look anywhere near as big as in the paperback copy. Yeah, you know what? I haven't seen the paperback copy of it, but how many pages does this end up being? 757 in the hardcover. Sorry, I just like something clicked in my head, and I need to check it during the during the first sprint because it was a font thing, and now I'm like curious. I'm only 50 pages into the Night Circus, but I'm intrigued. Yes. I feel like it's a little slow moving at the beginning, but it's such beautiful writing that you just don't even care. Nice. This is the only one besides Crescent City that I have in hardcover. And I don't even have the other ones. I have A Court of Thorns and Roses and Frost and Starlight in paperback, and that's it. I don't even have all of ACOTAR. I need to get them, though. First time reads both. I'm loving them, and yeah, I thought I wouldn't be able to do it, but the writing styles are so different. It's easier than I thought. And I guess yeah, and also since it's Fae and then like dragons, it's a little more distinct in style and content. Reading Sheets by Brenna Thumler. Hello, Krista, just joining. Welcome. I have the whole Vampire Academy box set and I've never touched it. Read it. Read it. I don't know how I feel about the new TV show. We'll see. I don't know how I feel about it. But there is a TV show coming out, so now would be a good time to read them. It's a reread for me. I just needed a host fave for my bingo board. Yeah, I've noticed that I'm like getting into like the host faves and like I forget some of the other ones, and I'm like, oh shoot, I need to go through and see which ones I can pull that work for these final prompts on my board. I think I like Bloodlines more too. I don't know. I for some odd reason I just like connected with that series more. I do love both series, but Bloodlines is one I think I would go reread before I reread Vampire Academy. I always hoped that the Vampire Academy series or movie would have gotten its second one, so we would have gotten Adrian. But I'm interested to see how the TV show does the additional characters, if we're going to get Adrian sooner rather than later. Happy birthday, Lucinda. I hope you have a great year full of love and great reads. Solid wish for Lucinda's birthday. Reading Shipped. Totally not your genre, but I love sprints, and so many of those who hold sprints are so immature. Your channel is always friendly and fun. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm glad you're sprinting with us. Oh, don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Yes, please hit that like button. It lets YouTube know that you want more of this kind of content. And it helps grow our little book fam here on my channel. I've only reread like 3 books in my life, and they were all just for readathon prompts. Wow. I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could never reread a book. I have certain ones that are like my go-to, like if I'm feeling crappy or something, like I reread those. So like some of the books I've reread, let's see, probably The Truth About Forever by Sarah Dessen. I've reread that. I've read that at least maybe like 4 times. That's one I know for sure. Hello, Bethany. How are you? I only got the Vampire Academy box set this week as physical. I may have read a pirated copy of the book before. That's how I read all of 50 Shades of Grey. Was online. I don't think I will add physical copies to my library. I've bought a lot of books this month. I'm just like, it's my birthday month. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Do it. Thank you, Anna. Hopefully we can see each other in lives at some point. Yes. Reading the Final Girl Support Group. I'm at 43%. Ooh, what do you think? I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. I'm trying to remember what I rated it. Did I rate it 4? 3? 3.5 to 4? I really wish that Goodreads had more options than just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, I really need some like halves and quarters. I'd have to agree with Catherine in your Smith reading of the quality variety. Thank you so much. Even on the days where I'm like super sleepy, like I wouldn't doubt I may fall asleep during a sprint or two. I'm just gonna turn off the camera and take a quick cat nap. Hopefully I'll start weekly sprints next week. Still deciding the day. Ooh, fun. Good luck with your weekly sprints. Let's see. We are going to start in about 3 minutes at 25 after and get started. And have a somewhat productive evening. We shall see. We shall see how it goes. I reread my favorite books all the time. Mm-hmm. Reading Project Hail Mary. Ooh, fun. I have heard good things about that book. It is on, I think it's in my jar for my 12 Instagram recs. But since I haven't pulled any of those in a minute, because I've been trying to play catch up. Catch up? I said that in my brain as ketchup. Like when it came out of my mouth the first time, I thought like Heinz. I'm like, that's not what I meant. I tell you, my brain is gone. I love rereading books. My husband always rewatches videos too, and I'm the type that never understood why, because I literally already know it. You're just not like a reader/watcher, which is chill. I don't know. I always find comfort in my like favorite movies and shows. I'm doing good, obviously, a little bit not brain working. See, that didn't even make sense. My brain's broken today. It's broken. I very rarely reread. Interesting. I was the same with 50 Shades. I was just like, I'm interested in like everyone who was studying abroad at the time in our like dorm house area was like all reading it too. Like it was like one big group read, and we're all just reading the same PDF on a website. Of course, now there's more options to like find like library copies and all that, but at the time there was not, or someone else had it and I wasn't about to look around London for a copy. I've been half and half with new and rereads this month. It has been Benchathon too. Makes sense. I feel like I'm doing pretty good with Witchathon. Not as well with Magical Readathon, and not as well with and then I failed completely at Camp Spookathon. Like that just didn't happen. So my 5-year-old rereads went toward that. Yeah, that works. It's okay. It was actually 5-star prediction, and since it was highly anticipated, I only gave it a 3 so far. Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Yeah, I think I rated it in my brain pretty low at the beginning because I just wasn't sure what was going on. It wasn't quite what I expected it to be, but it did surprise me a little bit. All right, I'm gonna finish up these comments, and then we will start and hand these sprints over to Mr. Miyagi, who probably has a higher IQ than I do at this point in the evening. I am reading Project Hail Mary at 78%, hoping to finish tonight. I'm so enjoying the audio and reading at the same time. I would have DNF'd if I just read. Interesting. Sometimes I've gotten to that point where I'm like, sometimes you just need the audiobook. Doing a sprint at 7 p.m. tomorrow Eastern time. There you go. Nice. Yeah, I'll probably be able to join in for a little bit in the comments and hang out. Anything Eastern time is good for me. Hope I can catch up on my reading tonight because college and mental health is consuming my life this month. Oh, well, rest, take care, have a little break, read some non-college material, maybe, and just have a relaxing evening. Tag us all. Technically, I have decaf coffee because I was afraid to like drink too much caffeine and then be up all night. Usually I end up reading in bed and falling asleep. See, I can't read in bed anymore. Yeah, I do exactly that. I like read one page and I'm like, nope, light out in bed. Crystal or traditional, yeah. Who knows what it is at this point? I think Crystal was still in the lead in the last update on the points. All right, so whew, yeah, I'd be on the ground. I would have passed out by now. All right, we're gonna hand the reins over to Mr. Miyagi. So here we go, and I will see you all back here in 30 minutes. So happy reading and happy productivity, everyone. All right, how did everyone do on that first sprint? What did I do? Wow, I was editing my book review of Spells for Forgetting. Oh, wow. Give me 1 second, I need to close the door. All right, now I'm back. Oh gosh, I feel like just ants anywhere is so obnoxious. But yeah, the kitchen definitely is not the place. Yeah. It's been fairly rainy here. 24 pages. Awesome. 16 pages. Got 253. 20 pages. 49% and got Aelin ready for bed. Now you can relax. Finished episode 1 of your manga just on time. Which manga are you reading? 23 pages read. Nice. It is a lot of pages. Still getting myself situated. I mean, that's fair. I feel like I'm still getting situated too, to be perfectly honest. Only 14 pages. It felt like more, but I double checked. Terrible. I didn't do anything. You probably just chilled, you know. I actually do some reading. 70 pages. Nice. I literally just jumped in and that scared me. Aw. Mr. Miyagi coming in with some jump scares tonight. Was on 215 last night. Oh, okay, so 215 to 253. That's awesome. Hello, hello. Welcome to the live. What will you be trying to accomplish today? Reading, productivity? I have 13 minutes and 14 seconds left. And then I don't know what I'm going to start next. Do you have anything that you had already planned to read this month that you want to get to? Or is it just up in the air? Finished your book! Congratulations! Yes! What are you going to read next? I think I read 15 pages. It's got that 2-in-1 volume thing going. So okay. Gotcha. Read 25 pages 239 from 954. 9. Math. That threw me off. I'm like, okay, 25 pages. That took my brain a second. I'm going to be reading Court of Wings and Ruin. I am on page 1. Just finished Mist and Fury yesterday. Ooh, have fun. I am reading Court of Silver Flames at some point tonight. Reading The Count of Monte Cristo on chapter 35 so far. Just need a cup of Java to keep going. Ooh, well, enjoy. I need to heat up my coffee before the next sprint because I thought it was too hot and then it got too cold. I might watch my final Superman and Lois episode and update some more of my Goodreads currently reading with reviews. I am down to only 37, 3 of which I'm currently reading. There you go. I was like, math. You know, sometimes I really don't believe that they let me into like a calculus class. Like I don't understand how that happened in high school. Like, how did they think that calculus was something I could do? Because if someone asked me to do it now, I'd be like, how? How do I do that? Loads of people reading ACOTAR recently. Yeah, it seems to me like a lot of people are either revisiting ACOTAR in some aspect or just reading it for the first time, which is really interesting. I was thinking of joining in a read-along next month for a reread. Thanks for the kind welcome. Glad to be here with y'all. Glad you are here. It's a good time. It's a good time. Choices are Stirring Up Trouble by Z.A. Maxfield, Tangled by Vanessa Vale, You Can't Take It Back by Kelly Duran. I don't know any of those. So if you recognize any of these books that Tori is picking from, let us know how they are. That's usually my face when the word math flies my way. Especially like it's 9 o'clock at night, so like my math brain, if I even needed to try, it's not going to happen. Calculus was so fun. It was fun at the time when I knew what I was doing. Though I've never been good at times tables, especially like 7s and 8s. Don't ask me. Just don't ask me. 9s I still do on my fingers. I can't do it. Nope, not gonna happen. I am horrific at math, 100%. Like, I only think the reason that like calculus and like those upper maths were easy was because we all got to use calculators. Like, we didn't actually have to think that hard. The calculator put tangent for us. Or we just played games on the calculators. That too. Booked and Busy is doing a 24-hour readathon. Very tempting. Ooh. I feel like I need to do a couple like short 24 and 48-hour readathons instead of trying to do like these month-long ones all the time or like the week-long ones. I need some like short ones. I never read ACOTAR. Well, there's always now, since everyone seems to be rediscovering it. I don't remember. I think it's been a few years now since I read ACOTAR. Math is my fave. I hate multiplication. I love algebra. I enjoyed going to chorus and drama. I mean, math isn't my favorite, but I'm not horrible at it. But I definitely preferred the end of my day that was more theatrical compared to the earlier part of the day. Love math. What's calculus? Right now, I couldn't tell you that answer. My nose itches. Sorry, guys. Reading ACOTAR series for the first time, the ending of Mist and Fury had me drive to the bookstore right after work to get the next book. Yeah, I think I picked both Mist and Fury and Wings and Ruin up from the library at the same time. So I had both of them. I'm actually doing a 24-hour rate us on this weekend, so I have a lot of books on my team. Woo! Good luck. Good luck. Me too. I never read any of Sarah J. Maas, but I own some. You'll get to them eventually. OMG, I hated drama and public speaking stuff. See, there's a difference though. Drama, you aren't yourself. Public speaking, you are. Hence, drama. Drama goes up. Public speaking, no thank you. I'd much rather give a speech as a fake character than give a speech as myself. 100%. Love drama because of that. I do not have to be on stage as myself. All right, I'm gonna hit these last few comments. We're gonna hit pause real quick. I'm gonna hit these last few comments. Yeah. bought the Avatar ebooks, forgot I did, and then also bought the paperbacks. I mean, fair. I've bought multiples of books before. I think we all have at some point. I am not interested in SJM, but my bestie has me reading Throne of Glass. I have read the first 3 books. I personally enjoyed Throne of Glass. I like it more than ACOTAR. Especially once you get to Air of Fire. Air of Fire is like the book for me in that series. If I do it, it'd be up for 60 hours. I might do 24-hour and 48. Ooh, that's always a good one too. The 24 and 48. Throne of Glass prequel 1 and 2 are basically a story in themselves, and then from 3 it's like another. Yeah, because 3 you get all the rest of the characters that are kind of gonna start appearing. But I read the prequel after book 3, right? Yes. I was like, I have to check to see which order I have them sitting on my shelf. I just hated anything where everyone or even some people were watching me. Like, just let me sit in the corner and be a math nerd god. Fair. Blocked out my Witchathon bingo board. Congrats! That's awesome! Make sure you get that score in. That's awesome. Congrats. All right. Mr. Miyagi said read Manon. Yeah. She's my fave. I love her. Her and Abraxas. My favorite characters. I love Abraxas so much. All right. Mr. Miyagi, time to read. Happy reading. Happy productivity, everyone. I'll see you back here in 38 minutes. All right, there we go. We're back. How did everyone do on our second sprint? I still editing a blog post. I think I'm going to start reading in this next one. That's why I like the 13. You don't want iron teeth. The funny part is I don't picture Abraxas as like the typical wyvern like that you would picture. For some reason in my head, I picture him as like a big cuddly wyvern rather than like a very what's the word I'm looking for? Vicious one? I don't know. Like I guess for instance, like this version is not what I picture Abraxas to look like in my head. He's much more like cuddly, especially one part where they describe him doing something. It's just I can't picture this kind of looking wyvern. It's almost like picture a plush version. I should have someone draw what I picture him as in my head. "16 pages, nice. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna actually read in this next sprint. 30 pages, only 10 left in the book. Ooh, getting close. 54%, awesome. 26 pages. Had dinner and read 12 pages. I had dinner, but I'm still kind of hungry. Got to 284. I hate short chapter books. Sometimes there's a benefit to having longer chapters versus shorter and vice versa. Reading Fire in His Veins by Ruby Dixon. Ooh, I've never heard that one, but I like the title. Read 10 pages, then closed my eyes for 11 minutes. So I'm telling you, cat naps might be necessary. Finished your book. Awesome. We'll probably read a little bit of fan fiction until I figure out what it is I want to read book-wise. Sounds like a plan. 13 pages and eating dinner. Ooh, what's everyone having for dinner? Since we're on the topic, what did everyone have for dinner, or what are you planning on eating for dinner? Good round. Reading this book, Counter Markers is super deep with detail, yet the tempo of the book is consistent in the writing, making it super dynamic. That's always good. I feel like that's kind of a good thing when it comes to classics. They're pretty in-depth, but we always want them to have a nice reading pace. I think of a short, squat-looking dragon with chunks missing. I just think for some odd reason, I just pictured this like plushy version of a wyvern. That is like only vicious when he needs to be. Otherwise, he's like gonna come up and like nuzzle you like a cat. Like I don't know why, but that's just how I picture him. Almost kind of like if like Toothless was only vicious in the moment of like a battle, but in wyvern forms, only like 2 legs. That is what I picture Abraxas as. Like only needing to be vicious when Manon needs him to be. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Exactly. Kind of like Toothless. That for some odd reason, that is what I picture. I don't know how that image got into my head because, like, of course, like you see all like the fan art, and that is not how they draw Abraxas. But for some reason, my brain went to that, and I think it's because they describe him in certain ways as being like very, I guess, like cute, like rather than mean and vicious and a wyvern. He can be covered in scars and still be cute. I think I was almost asleep, and then Mr. Miyagi got my heart started again. He'll do that. I think he plans it. Those 30-minute intervals just to like make sure we know he's there. I made a Mexican hot dog. Wait, what is this? What is a Mexican hot dog? It sounds like one of those terms that like sounds like it could be food, but could also be something that you don't want to know what it is. Like something that you would look up on urbandictionary.com and be like, oh, I wish I hadn't looked it up. I'm assuming it's not since you made it for dinner, but just thought I'd throw that out there because that's what it kind of sounded like at first. I was like, Mexican hot dog, what is this? Kind of like a mountain chicken, which we discovered is a frog today, Aaron. We discovered that it's a frog. Don't understand. Gonna have some Chick-fil-A. Waffle fries do sound good. Thank you for the sprints. Hope you have a good weekend and a safe one. Good night. Good night to you too, Tammy. Have a wonderful weekend. Ooh, sushi. I like veggie sushi. I'm not really too big of a sushi person. I never have been. I've tried it a few different times, and for some reason, veggie sushi is the only sushi that I am like okay with. I'm not a big, for some odd reason, raw fish is just not my jam. But I'm not necessarily a big fan of like California rolls either for some reason. I do like veggie sushi though. Pepperoni pizza and breadsticks with leftover pizza in the fridge. Ooh, that's good. We had pizza last night and it was delicious. It was a little too cheesy to be perfectly honest. Because we got extra cheese and that was a mistake. It was too much cheese and not enough sauce. Like the ratio from sauce to cheese was off and it wasn't as good as it could have been, but it was still good. McDonald's. Oh, with beans and chili. Well, wait, so just like chili with beans? So like a chili dog. I didn't realize, or like beans and then chili. Sorry, I am just here. Like, I'm just like, hold on. Because when I think of like doing beans and chili, I'm kind of thinking like baked beans and then chili on top of it. Or like, I'm way too intrigued by this Mexican hot dog. Okay, so like a chili dog. Sounds hot and spicy. Yes. Yellowtail sushi was your favorite before you went vegan. Yeah, I think I've only tried a few of the raw ones, and I was like, raw fish and meat are just not texture-wise are not cool. You need cheese and sauce evenly, ratio people. Exactly. And like for some reason, like usually there's enough sauce for some extra cheese, but like this wasn't it. The sausage, chili, and beans. Okay. I see where it's going. I see. I kind of want one. I'm going to make myself hungry. I'm going to regret asking everyone what they had. Finally got the kids to bed. There you go. Now you can relax and read for the rest of the evening. I'm a fan of sushi as it's pretty, but I can't handle the texture of raw fish. Yeah, like I want to like sushi. It always looks pretty when people order it, but I can't do the texture of raw fish. I can't. Like even like on the plane when they have like the salmon, like the smoke, I guess not smoked, but like y'all know what I'm talking about. Where it's like kind of cooked. No. I need meat of any kind to be fully cooked, like steak, medium well. Fish, not raw. I don't like it when I think that my food should still be like alive. All right, I will either just get vegetable sushi or sushi with crab. Yeah, we're all gonna be starving for this next sprint, so go grab a snack. and I will see you back here in 30. So happy reading and happy productivity, everyone. Get a snack. Get a snack. All right, how did everyone do on that sprint? I did about 17 pages that time, or this first time. Right? Like, what is beef sushi? Started Tangled is book 3 in the Steel Ranch series by Vanessa Vale. It's a series about these half-sisters who inherit money in a ranch, end up all falling and having sexy times with their hot cowboys. I mean, that sounds like a good story to me. Kind of sounds like if Hallmark was actually on Lifetime. 57%, awesome. Got 6% of Firekeeper's Daughter, so about 30 pages, nice. 23 from 19, awesome job. 27 pages that time. Finished one. I'm now just finishing up a novella before starting the next book. Awesome! We love a finished book. A lot of people are finishing books tonight. Looking through other stuff I might need to buy. Solid. It's a good plan. Finish the chapter. Awesome. Yeah, I'm just, let's see, I'm on page 60. I'm just at the end of chapter 4. I really appreciate a reread sometimes because then I can look through the book and see what chapter I want to get to and not have to worry about spoilers. Oh yeah, it's shredded beef rolled into sushi rolls. I dip it in teriyaki sauce usually. Interesting. So is it like wrapped in seaweed? Like a sushi would be? Or rice? Or like... It sounds delicious. That sounds good. Like, I'm down for that. Another 15 pages. Awesome. I always seem to be internet shopping on your sprints. I am a bad influence. I have you thinking about books so frequently, and then you're like, what can I buy? Yeah. Agreed. Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha. I see. And now I'm wishing that I'd like gotten veggie sushi at the supermarket. For some reason now I want that. I don't like nori kind of seaweed, but crispy salted seaweed, aka cabbage, is good. Yeah, I'm not the biggest seaweed nori's kind of person. The only time I really eat it is if it's on like this one particular food truck called the Bento Bust has it as like a topping on their bowls and like nachos and things. And then I don't mind it. But if it's like wrapped around sushi, I'm like, not so much. Love of kimchi. I don't know if I've actually ever tried kimchi. Thai for dinner? Ooh, that sounds good. Was it yummy at least compared to the rest of your meals today? No to kimchi, not a pickled anything kind of person. Fair. I definitely am not a fan of like straight up pickles. Not a fan. I might DoorDash me some sushi for lunch tomorrow. I mean, at this point, we're all going to be like, okay, maybe I'll try sushi again now that we're all talking about it. Yeah, I think my day was just so blah that I didn't get my dinner. That's fair. That's why I only like Hellman's mayo, as it's the less vinegar in the most. Interesting. I didn't know that. We're more of a Miracle Whip family. We kind of use the salad dressing as mayonnaise instead of mayo. Like salad dressing has always been like for everything. Read 20 more pages. Read 20 more pages. Aquar. Sushi sounds awesome. Yep, we are all on the food train, so I'm just trying to drink my it's not Bailey's, but it's another version of that. And sometimes I don't know, like some sips I enjoy and then some others I don't. But I think it's too cold. See, I must not be able to taste it as much because I'm not that big of a fan of like vinegar, like salt and vinegar chips. I apparently like them now, but I used to hate them. That was a really odd thing I learned. I haven't had mayo or Miracle Whip in a long time, so I'm actually. Yeah. I mean, they definitely taste different. They definitely have different tastes to them. So what do you call real mayo? Yeah, like, because technically when I say mayonnaise, I'm thinking like Miracle Whip salad dressing, even though it's technically not mayonnaise. Currently on my second glass of strawberry wine and just had cheese and mini sausages. Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, I'm planning on 100% making a like little platter of cheese and strawberries and grapes when I'm done with sprints as a late night snack. Did you ever try the chocolate wine and coffee instead of Bailey's? I've tried chocolate wine and I wasn't that big of a fan. I don't know if I like, besides maybe mulled wine or like hot cider, I'm just not a fan, I think, of like hot alcohol in things. I don't know. I also think this may be actually just too cold right now, so I'm way more focused on the alcohol content of it. See, like that sip wasn't bad. Maybe I just need to stir it. But yeah, I'm not that big of a Bailey's fan, to be honest. I kind of like my alcohol cold. Like, I even sometimes put like ice in wine if it's not cold enough or wasn't chilled. Have to be careful with raw fish. Yes, definitely be careful with raw fish in that regard. LOL, not the Miracle Whip one. I don't get the cheese and fruit thing. Sweet and savory do not work together for me. I mean, I tend to not eat them together, but I do like sweet and savory in regards to like things like popcorn, like UK popcorn. We don't have in the US, we don't have that like option of having sweet and savory popcorn at the same time. And I really enjoy that. But I don't tend to eat the fruit and the cheese at the same time, like taking them together in a bite. I usually just eat a piece of fruit and then a piece of cheese and then a piece of fruit and then maybe another piece of cheese. Hey, did we not to talk about food till now? I mean, we got a good way through the sprints, right? I can never think of Miracle Whip without thinking of the I Love Lucy episode where she makes. I don't think I've seen that one in a while. I like the one where it's further in the series where she puts the eggs in her shirt and they do the tango. One of my faves. And the Chocolate Factory. That's another fun one when her and Ethel are trying different jobs. That's a good one too. I started rewatching I Love Lucy at some point. I can't remember if I think it was maybe on Hulu. All right. That was Mr. Miyagi. We are going for our fourth sprint. We have two more. So happy reading. Happy productivity, everyone, and we will catch up on these comments when we return. And we're back after our 4th sprint. How did everyone do on that? While I catch up on these last comments from right before we went on sprints. Can't stand chocolate wine by itself. Coffee saved it. Revolutionary. Solid. Chocolate wine smells foul. I love putting a shot or 2 of alcohol in my hot chocolate or Captain Morgan's spiced rum in your apple cider. Okay, see, that the spiced rum in apple cider sounds good. Talking about the salad dressing thing. Well, Miracle Whip makes mayonnaise and then they make salad dressing. But they're the same, like, they're kind of the same texture and they look the same. Grapes with cheese. Yeah. When I drink beer and come out, I crave cheese like nobody's business. I don't understand it, but I mean, cheese at any point is delicious. Half the crisp aisles in the supermarkets are now literally popcorn or pop chips. I mean, I like popcorn, but I definitely prefer like a baked chip, like baked barbecue. Captain Morgan's spice goes well with a lot of stuff. Fair. My favorite is when she sings a song about Indian princess and the baby strapped to her back when she sings. I feel like I need to watch the show in its entirety again. I really do. Just now hopping in, binge watching a TV show on Netflix. What show are you watching, Jess? Mike Grammys has a dip just known as Grammys dip, and one time I accidentally bought Hellman's mayonnaise to make it when it was called for Miracle Whip. Changed the flavor. Yeah, I mean, even the mayonnaise versus like Miracle Whip salad dressing is very different. I mean, fair though. Like, after talking about food, totally fair. Hello. Came in at the end, but wanted to say hi. I mean, we still have one more sprint, so how are you doing? Ended up watching both episodes of She-Hulk. Now back to reading. I still need to watch. I haven't watched any of it. 62%, nice. Another 6 at 56% of Firekeeper Star. Ooh, halfway. Over halfway. That's good. Managed to squeeze in 15 pages of Hunter x Hunter. Got sidetracked and made pumpkin bread. Ooh, that sounds really yummy. About 4 minutes left on chapter 4. Nice. Made it to chapter 9. 81 pages so far. Grapes with cheese. Yes. Also Riesling with dark chocolate. Ooh. I have some champagne in the fridge for mimosas. That sounds yummy. Is mayonnaise and Miracle Whip not the same thing, but one brand name? Miracle Whip is a brand name. They carry both mayonnaise and salad dressing. But Miracle Whip is a brand. Kind of like how we call Kleenex, even though it's a brand name, but we all know that they're tissues. No matter what, you just say, oh, can you get a Kleenex? Even though most likely it's not always going to be a Kleenex because that's the brand. Or how some places call Coke for any kind of soda. I say soda, but some people will say Coke, as in like Coke means what kind of soda. Like, do you want a Coke? Also means do you want a soda? It's that kind of thing. That kind of thing. Also read 16 pages. Nice. Read 25 pages. I read about 8 pages. More importantly, is butter. Is butter or margarine better for you? For a very long time, we would eat the country crock. But for the most part, we just eat butter. Like plain old like stick butter. Put it on a little like butter tray and that's it. I say snot rags a lot of tissues. Love it. So the mayonnaise is that you're calling a salad dressing. They're two different things. There is pop, yeah. I've only used pop one summer in my life, and that was because I was in Minnesota. mean, for the most part, I put it like on bread when I make like toast. Like I don't just eat butter. But yeah, usually it's cooking or grew up calling all soft drinks Coke, yeah. Oh, I'm actually so lost with this mayo miracle and dress. Okay, mayonnaise and salad dressing are the types of thing. Miracle Whip and Hellman's are brand names. Does that make sense? I feel like I need to just like search it on Google and pull up. Unless I'm wrong. Like, I'm pretty sure. No, I don't want to know that. Okay, this is what Google says where the difference between mayonnaise and salad dressing is mayonnaise is a mixture of egg yolk, oil, and vinegar, while salad dressing is a mixture of mayonnaise and several other ingredients. So there's like more spices or and things like that in salad dressing. Like if making macaroni salad or potato salad, though we just buy it in general because we like the taste of it better than mayonnaise. So I use that same stuff on sandwiches. Like cooking and baking. I mean, technically both. You can use butter in both. Toast with my butter. I mean, same. Like, I just have like toast with my butter and jam. Just like a little bit. Decided to pop some popcorn. Yes. It's super different tasting, but the same thing. No. Well, I don't know. I've never actually. I'm pretty sure Miracle Whip has a mayonnaise, but I don't know if I've ever actually had it. I could be wrong. They might not have mayonnaise. It could just be the salad dressing. I feel like they do, though. Another question for Vince: almond butter versus sun butter, peanut butter. Peanut butter. I do like almond butter, but much prefer peanut butter or Nutella. Or have any? Do you have any pop with your popcorn? Also, I think I should just talking. My typing skills are super declining. We're just having a very like intense conversation about salad dressing and mayonnaise. I mean, it's called Echoes so far. It's pretty good. I'm trying to think if I've seen the trailer for that. It's on Netflix. Did it like just like is it a new show? Or is there more than one season? I pop popcorn on the stove using coconut oil. I only have ever salted it though. I've noticed that as I've gotten older, I prefer my popcorn plain. I don't like I'll eat buttered popcorn, like theater style popcorn, but I prefer it to just be like salted. Or just natural. Well, with that, we're getting close, I think. Yes, we have 25 seconds left. So this is our last sprint for the night. So yeah, we're getting ready. Final sprint. Thank everyone for sprinting. Welcome to the Food Network. Yeah. Next on my channel, the difference between mayonnaise and salad dressing. It's a new short that I'm gonna come out. All right. Happy reading, happy productivity, everyone. I will see you back here after our final sprint in 30 minutes. All right, how did everyone do on our final sprint? I think I got another like 20 or so pages. Hello, bumped into sprints tonight. Rattled myself good today. Oh no, but I did just read 3 manga in the tub whilst we're going. Well, that's good though. You had a nice relaxing bath reading some manga, so hopefully that helped kind of de-stress from the day. 67%. I'm so exhausted. I think I'm going to bed. Thank you so much. It was fun reading with you. Good night. Good night. Have a good sleep. I am definitely headed that way as well. So I think I'm going to go get something to eat first because I'm a little hungry. I have 11 pages to go to finish my book. I think I'll just grab a jar of real mayonnaise at the canteen and make a couple sandwiches and finish reading after we sign off. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, I think I'm going to go make like a PB&J or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. We'll be starting chapter 8, which means I'm halfway through my book. It's getting very sexy. Ooh. Get that spice. Finish my current volume of Hunter x Hunter. I'd love to on Storygraph. I need to update my Storygraph. I'm a few books behind. Yes, it was. That was our final sprint of the night. Wiring my brain to read right to left for the manga. The manga's been tricky, but I'm getting the hang of it. Yeah, I remember when I first read manga, I would get a headache reading right to left. Past my daily mark, I'm really liking Court of Silver Flames. Hey, that's awesome. How far are you into it? Only because I'm reading it as well, so I'm just curious on where you're at. I'm just hitting page, and I just passed. I'm on 109. Hello, Sushi Miyotaka. Yeah, I mean, granted, I just had like a quick sandwich before the sprint, so it wasn't too much. So I'm pretty hungry because I didn't really have lunch necessarily. I had some like cheese sticks, like string cheese and stuff. So I really haven't eaten that much today. Got another 10 sprints. I wish. Ate my pumpkin bread, so delicious, makes me wish it was fall already. We can pretend it is. And I'm going to bullet journal and read some more before bed. Enjoy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up getting some food and maybe watching an episode or two of New Girl, maybe. We'll see. 17 pages done that time, but also I ended on a chapter, so that's amazing. That's always good. I love ending on a chapter. I might actually have to finish listening to whatever chapter I'm on. We'll see. Okay, 10 pages. That makes more sense. I was like, I mean, I wish there was 10 more sprints because I could use them, but I definitely would be sleeping for half of them. My first manga was The Legend of Zelda, so I kind of eased myself into that form of reading with stories I kind of already knew. My first manga was Mars from Tokyo Pop, right? Yeah, Tokyo Pop. Such a good manga. Granted, it's now hard to find because Tokyo Pop didn't exist for a minute. They're starting to slowly return, but a lot of, I think, what they originally had is going to be pretty difficult to find now. But thank you all so much for sprinting with me tonight on our Friday. Reading The Promised Neverland. Ooh, enjoy. I think I know which book that is. I'm picturing a cover. I just don't know if it's the right one. But I hope you enjoy. But thank you all for reading with me. I have sprints already set up for next Tuesday, so if you do want to set a reminder for that, that is there. Or if you are enjoying the sprints, hit subscribe if you aren't already and ring the bell, and you'll be notified when we go live. But yeah, so I will see you all on Tuesday for more sprints, and I'm also going to work on getting a few of these like videos I have filmed but need to be edited up for all of you as well. So take care. Have a good night. You're welcome. Thanks for sprinting. You're welcome. Good night, Sophia. Good night, Daisy and Zoe. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Have a nice sleep, and I will see you in the next live. Take care, everyone.